my goodness. What's happening here? Is that a Tesla? Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's crazy. My iPhones are safe though. That's crazy. Hopefully everyone is safe. My iPhones are safe. Let's go.
I just fight the faith. I don't look away. I don't run away, facing all of my demons.
Okay, so I just made it in studio, almost $4,000 poorer. So the first device, this is the beast, the biggest one. This is the 15 Pro Max 256 in natural titanium. We'll look at it shortly. In this other box, we have this one. This is the 15 Pro and it's the blue titanium. Can see how it looks. Put it this side and then we put this guy. Oh, we have someone here. Look at this guy. He's in the wrong box. These are the new phones that we have ordered. I never actually realized how big the box is. You can see the box difference here when you have the 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max and the 15 Pro. And yeah, side to side, wow, there's a bit of a difference actually. You see that? Yeah, that's actually quite big. I've always been a person that uses the iPhone 14 Pro. This has been my go-to device for the most time. So curious to see what's the size difference and the weight difference too with this iPhone 15 Pro Max. I was at the Apple store in the line in the morning, and one thing I have to say for sure is that when it comes to the most popular color for the iPhone 15 Pros, this one, the natural titanium, this one is the most popular color. Everyone that was in line was asking for this color. And yeah, the second most popular color is this one, the blue titanium, because it's, you know, quite a number of people were also asking for this. And then there was quite a number of minor, like few numbers of people that were asking for the white titanium and very few for the black titanium. When you look at the box of this blue titanium, it almost looks as if it's black, like you have to put it in a certain shade to see the color. And with this natural titanium, it looks a little bit gold. Maybe that's why a lot of people like this. But yeah, you can see the difference right there. You can see here too the text, even the Apple logo itself. You can see when you put it in brightness, it's almost a different shade of gold. And then when you put it in like in the dark like this, you can see the shade sort of changes. So let's unbox this one for now. There's a pull tab right here. Oh, then there's another pull tab right here. And then pull up. Look at that. It actually looks very blue, like so bluish. You can see how it reflects in different color settings or color situations. Yeah, so this is the blue titanium, and right here we take off the screen. That's neat. These are the accessories that come in the box: USB-C to USB-C cable, and then that's basically it. And then here we have like the paperwork for the device. Looks exactly the same actually. I don't know what they were saying the box is a bit smaller, but to me the 15 Pro and the 14 Pro's box look more or less the same. This is how this device looks compared to the last year's 14 Pro, the deep purple. Look at that. The deep purple actually looks better in my opinion, but yeah. Oh, this one feels rougher. The 14 Pro feels more smoother, and this one just feels a little bit rougher. So when setting up the iPhone 15 Pros, you'll be greeted by this action prompt where it prompts you to set up the action button. Then if you go to customize, you can see here the different modes. Ooh. It has this sort of haptic feel: voice memo, magnifier, flashlight, camera, focus, silent mode. Is there no way to add different stuff like automatic video mode or something like that? But no action. I'll set it for now to the voice memo. Here on the right hand side is the iPhone 14 Pro. This is the 15 Pro, and you can see how they look basically side to side. If you look carefully, you will notice that on the iPhone 15 Pro, the bezels seem a little bit smaller, but honestly, just by looking at them from side to side, ooh, that just activated AirDrop. So that's pretty cool. Let's try that again. On the 15 Pro, instead of a mute switch, we have the action button right here, which we can configure, but it's limited in my opinion. I wish there were more options, and seems like this titanium isn't really a fingerprint magnet. You can see here with the stainless steel of the 14, so much fingerprints. You see all this? It's a lot of fingerprints right there. But yeah, side to side, this is how they look. And of course, since I'm in Canada, we have a SIM card slot, but I believe in some countries this isn't available. So the antenna bands are still in the same location. This is on the 14 Pro, on the 15 Pro, they are still there. And yeah, same here with the antenna bands on this side. And the bottom, you can see instead of lightning, we now have USB-C, and the old one of course is lightning. And this is the iPhone 15 Pro. It's in natural titanium, and we'll go ahead and put these two pull tabs. The top one, ooh, there goes the value. And now when we put the box down and raise up, whew, look at that, the natural titanium. Looks a little bit light in my opinion, but when you put it in a different shade of color, it seems to change, like the depthness of it. You can see it right there. Now if you pull it out, of course the accessories are still the same, you know, USB-C to USB-C cable, and then you have paperwork with your SIM ejector too, and that's basically about it. Look at this. Now let's go ahead and remove the screen. There goes its value, boys. It's crazy. So the color sort of changes as you move them around, but you can see the blue can get dark blue or really light blue depending on the shade of color that you put it in. But in most cases, if you were to just lay them on the table and just look at them, this is how they look. So this is how the screen looks side by side, 15 Pro, and this is the 15 Pro Max. Now just by looking at them, honestly, this device doesn't feel that heavy, you know. It's just that, you know, for reachability, I have small fingers, so I usually use this gesture when I'm using my devices. But let me feel the weight difference between the iPhone 15 Pro and the weight difference between the iPhone 14 Pro. Actually, yeah, there is a bit of a minor slight weight difference from the 14 Pro and the 15 Pro, because the 15 Pro now uses titanium, which is much lighter and much stronger. But I saw a video where titanium cracked as compared to the iPhone 14 Pro. So for every yin, there's a yang. So these are the devices, guys. The iPhone 15 Pro Max in natural titanium and the iPhone 14 Pro in blue titanium. The natural titanium color, like I mentioned, is the popular color for most people out there that I saw when I went to the Apple Store. Almost 80% of the people were buying this natural titanium, and then like 10% were buying the blue titanium. Others were buying different shades such as the white titanium and the black titanium, but these two are the favorite color, and the MVP is this one. The biggest changes or additions from the iPhone 14 series, with the iPhone 15 series, they have added this action button that you can customize, unlike the previous 14 where it was a toggle switch. And the other difference too that's here, of course, is the USB-C, and the bezels too got a little bit smaller compared to the previous iPhone 14 Pro series. So let me know what you think about this video. Are you going to be buying the iPhone 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max? And if so, what color are you going to be getting. This is the people's favorite and this is the second favorite. I'm torn between these two, but I think this one might be the winner. So that's about it for me. I'll be covering more content on the iPhone 14 Pro, comparing it with the 15 Pro. So do subscribe, and then there's also an important software update that I need to cover. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
I'm flexing, I'm leading cause life is a blessing. I'm currently counting my blessing, ascending for heavens. I'm headed away from the universe, I'm coming back, not assuming things. Came to the touch, I'm a sinner, but not a beginner. Though every day is a beginning. I'm critically breathing, I'm dusty, I'm kicking my engines. You nasty, I speed on your misery home, you. Misery home, you. I never liked you, and you never liked me. Stay warm, but nothing contagious is my anger. Riding around in the city, I'm talking.
This is the second crazy thing I'm seeing here with the iPhone 15. Look at this. We have like an escort and bag. Whoa, it's crazy. Like there's a whole lot of cyclists and stuff. Today is just a crazy day. I don't know what's going on.